And it's Mark the Movie Man here with the final cut at the NeW Horror Film Festival in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We're winding down, but we did get a chance to catch Ben Wydeven, who was the director and creator of the Raven James movie that showed. It's actually part of a series, correct? Why don't you tell us a little bit about the series?
Yep, it's called the Raven James Chronicles, and it's actually based on my novel, Drowning Demons, which you can find on Kindle. And so it's about an alcoholic spiritual medium who constantly struggles with the the ghosts that are bothering him. And so what he does is the only way of keeping them away is to drink them away, drink and stay drunk. And when he's drunk, they leave him alone. But sometimes there's this realm that he has in his subconscious where he keeps them behind a gate. And when he's sober, the gate is down, and when he's drunk, the gate is up. And sometimes they sneak through, and that's what Drowning Demon in the Waiting Room is about.
How very Wisconsin-like to have a drunk medium. Now, where did the inspiration for this story come from? Was it from living in Wisconsin?
Well, I've always loved ghost stories, and originally I was trying to make a feature film many years ago, and the way I kind of thought about it was like kind of an R-rated Ghostbusters, and I don't know where the alcoholism part came in, but I think it kind of was a metaphor on alcoholism with ghosts, like dealing with your demons, drowning them out, and when he drinks and keeps them from bothering him, it's temporary. It doesn't. Eventually he's going to sober up, and it's going to come back, and he's going to have to deal with them again. So it's kind of a metaphor on alcoholism and on drinking and sweeping your problems under the rug.
And you're dealing with demons. I noticed in this one you did have a lot of makeup. I've actually seen another one for a screening for a different festival. For the makeup, what kind of budget? Is it running on a crowdfunding budget, Patreon or whatnot? Because the makeup actually looked pretty decent.
Yeah, thank you. The budget, I believe we did a Kickstarter fund for about $800, and most of the budget went to, I think that the budget was about $300 for the makeup. So, and that was actually, we did Demon in the Waiting Room and the Waiting Room as kind of a back-to-back, companion piece. Whereas Demon in the Waiting Room, I knew that I was going to use a lot of, I wanted it to be very dark, and I wanted to do the demon, and I've never really done makeup before. I'm not really into big makeup stuff. So, but I had a guy who came over, great guy, Brandon Grinslade, who basically sat down with me, and I described what I had or what I wanted, and I described my budget, and he gave me a sketch that day, and so we, in a matter of weeks, we came up with that, and I don't want to give away, how we did it, but he created the makeup, and it was a lot of rehearsing to. We only had that guy, Ryan Williams, actor, in makeup for one day, and what we did, because we were shooting in my basement, in the set was my basement, we rehearsed it in the lighting, because we had the lighting all ready to go. We rehearsed it in the lighting, with the actors, and I filmed it, as I was going to, and then cut it together without any makeup, without any special, effects. And then the next day he came over and spent 6 hours, 4.5 hours in makeup. Wow. And then we went downstairs, and I had a rough cut to show him, and we knew what we were going to do because we had shot it the previous day. Right. So really it was all just about going and doing it. And, I know the makeup was really uncomfortable. I remember, Brandon takes the thing off, and it's just he's sweating under there. It's jelly and wet and nasty. So I actually still had the mask. It's sitting in my office. So.
And where can they find more of your stuff at? Do you have a website or?
Yeah, the Raven James Chronicles .weebly.com is where you can find more information. There's some frequently asked questions, stuff on cast and crew, stuff on the latest film coming out, which is Morning in Cemetery. And you can also find the novel. I have a link to the novel on the website, but the novel, which is called Drowning Demons, is available on Kindle. So you go to Kindle, look up Drowning Demons. There's usually you can find Drowning Demons on there. I think there's some other similar stuff. I know there's a novel out there called The Raven Chronicles or something. So it's trickier, The Demon Chronicles or something like that. So, but it's called Drowning Demons, and then Raven James Chronicles.weebly.com.
Well, thank you very much, sir.